Kierkegaard was a Christian philosopher who was deeply concerned about the state of Christianity in his day. He saw that many Christians had become complacent and comfortable in their faith, and he thought that this was a dangerous state of affairs. Kierkegaard believed that Christianity should be a life-changing force, and he wanted to see Christians living more authentic and committed lives. Kierkegaard wrote a lot about the importance of faith, and he challenged his readers to really think about what they believe and why they believe it. He also emphasized the importance of living. He was born in an immensely wealthy family in Copenhagen in 1813, the youngest of 7 children. Soren Kierkegaard is one of the most famous philosophers of the 19th century. His work focused on the individual and the choices that each person makes in life. Kierkegaard was a Christian, but he was also very critical of the church. He believed that each person needed to find their own way to God. Kierkegaard's work has inspired many people, and his quotes are often cited. So, here are some best quotes by Soren Kierkegaard that have the potential to change your life. The deepest form of despair is to choose to be another than himself. God creates everything out of nothing. And everything which God is to use, he first reduces to nothing. Happiness is the greatest hiding place for despair. Once you are born in this world, you are old enough to die. The truth is lived before it is understood. It must be fought for, tested, and appropriated. Truth is the way. Anyone will easily understand it, if he just gives himself to it. To be a woman is something so strange, so confusing, and so complicated, that only a woman could put up with it. Confidence is the present tense of hope. The unhappy person is never present to themselves, because they always live in the past or the future. Christ has not only spoken to us by his life, but has also spoken for us by his death. It is better to try something and fail than to try nothing and succeed. The result may be the same, but you won't be. We always grow more through defeats than victories. The minority is always stronger than the majority, because the minority is generally formed by those who really have an opinion. For without risk there is no faith, and the greater the risk, the greater the faith. A man prayed, and at first, he thought that prayer was talking, but he became more and more quiet, until in the end he realized prayer is listening. It is not the path which is the difficulty, rather, it is the difficulty which is the path. Love is the expression of the one who loves, not of the one who is loved. Those who think they can love only the people they prefer do not love at all. Love discovers truths about individuals that others cannot see. People settle for a level of despair they can tolerate and call it happiness. I found I had less and less to say, until finally, I became silent and began to listen. I discovered in the silence the voice of God. The most painful state of being is remembering the future, particularly the one you'll never have. Life has its own hidden forces, which you can only discover by living. Our life always expresses the result of our dominant thoughts. Don't forget to love yourself. Life can only be understood backwards, but it must be lived forwards. Life is not a problem to be solved, but a reality to be experienced. Prayer does not change God, but it changes him who prays. There are two ways to be fooled. One is to believe what isn't true, the other is to refuse to believe what is true. Trouble is the common denominator of the living. It is the great equalizer. If anyone on the verge of actions should judge himself according to the outcome, he would never begin. It is essential in relationships and all tasks that we concentrate only on what is most significant and important. During the first period of a man's life, the greatest danger is not to take the risk. Face the facts of being what you are, for that is what changes what you are. Love is all, it gives all, and it takes all. Love does not alter the beloved, it alters itself. If a person does not become what he understands, then he does not understand it either. It is very important in life to know when your cue comes. I have only one friend, and that is Echo. Why is it my friend? Because I love my sorrow, and Echo does not take it away from me. Faith is the highest passion in a man.